Life is short, and being in radio can grind it to a halt. Influence FM is for running your stations at your convenience, when you want, where you want. With Influence FM, you can now do the impossible. Enjoy your life, all the while knowing that Influence FM will notify you instantly about any anomalies. And with the flick of a thumb, you can see that your station's assets and operations are running at full speed. Go ahead, take that vacation. We dare you. We sell freedom, not software. Free yourself to do, well, precisely what you want.
All right, day 12. You got all this knowledge. Did you make your cold calls yesterday? You're supposed to make them. You should have 3 CNAs set by now, okay? Today we want to talk about networking. And I like to tell you that networking is a verb. Networking is all about connecting, and obviously that's something you're going to need to do. Now, the real trick here is saying, how can I help? You know, when you're a really good salesman, you'll know it because you're going to get phone calls from people that are going to say, hey, listen, I need a caterer. You know one? You're going to become the center for everything. But you can't do this until you can find people to connect with. So what you want to look for is what we call commonality of purpose. Money, creativity, passion, whatever it is that connects you to that person. And then you want to talk about things that make sense to that type of person. I always say this, before you start thinking about networking, first of all, figure out the hot buttons. I'm going to give you 2. Don't talk about politics and don't talk about religion. I don't care what happens. I don't care if they're talking about both. Do not venture there. Move on to other places. Now, what we're talking about here is finding a way to connect with people and then, stay in touch. Do you want to be liked? Well, we're not looking for a relationship here. And you're going to have people that tell you that sales is all about relationships. I don't believe that. What I believe is that sales is about relatedness. We speak the same language. I will tell you that you will have a harder time selling to a friend than you will somebody that you are just connected with at a professional level. Because the friend is going to treat you worse than they treat everybody else because they can. And you may lose a friend over business. So, what's the language? We got to get in touch with people. We got to find out their language. And then you have to go in with an open mind. Not everybody thinks like you do. And you don't want to lecture people. You want to listen to what they have to say. And you want to write it down. But you don't need to agree or disagree. Now let's talk about self-promotion. Is it important? Yeah. Usually, I would be wearing a shirt with a logo right here. And it'd be the logo of my radio company. I don't ever want them to forget who I am. I can hand you a business card, but that only works once or twice. After the 3rd or 4th time, they're like, Chris, I've got a bunch of your business cards. Right here. This is free advertising, and it tells them who you are. And you should be wearing your logo at all times. What else? Some people say go to LinkedIn. I find LinkedIn to be a bit of a problem. Facebook, you can have it. You do need to self-promote. Now let's see. You work in a radio station. Does it talk to people? Yeah. Does it talk B2B? Yeah. Business people listen to the radio. When we talk about selling, when somebody says, well, we're a B2B business, and you say, well, that's what we are too. We talk to business people. Have you ever written an ad about yourself? In fact, you did last week. Is it on the air yet? If it's not, go back, review the lesson, and write it. When you're going into a networking situation, you want to go for quality. You want to find the right people. The people that can either do some good for you immediately or in the future. Now, why would I pick a banker? Yeah, a banker could be an advertiser. But a banker knows every other business person out there, and that banker knows what these business people are trying to do. This person's thinking of expanding a business. This person's thinking of this. That person's thinking about that. The banker becomes an extremely good contact. Great for socializing with. But one of the things I'm going to tell you is why I told you that this is basically a goal. You're setting a goal for networking. Don't talk business at the party. All we're interested in is 30 seconds, 2 minutes. How you doing? Oh, good to meet you. You do this, I do that. Geez, I'd really like to talk to you. Not here tonight. Listen, here's my card. Give me your card. See, because I have a goal. What is my goal for networking? I want to give away 10 cards. I want to get 10 cards. But I'm not giving away this card to a nail tech. That's not somebody who's going to do me any good. I might give this card to somebody who can either bring me people or is somebody that I want to see. What is my goal for networking? This is important. You ever seen people go to like a Chamber of Commerce mixer or something like that, and 15 minutes in, they're lit? You're being watched. You didn't come there to eat. You didn't come there to get drunk. You didn't come there to party. You came there to do business. You went with a goal. Most people that I know who go networking, social functions and everything else, they go and just going, yeah, I hope I meet somebody. I want to know who they are. I want to know who's who before I get there. And when I get there, when I sign in, I am reading the names on the list. Because usually the names on the list say who they are and what company they work for. And then I might go to the person at the front and say, who is this? Who's that person right there? And if it's a Chamber of Commerce thing, they'll walk me right up and introduce me to them if I don't know them. What I'm telling you is you got to be the bold one. You're the one that has to walk up, stick out your hand and say, hi, I'm Chris from the radio station. Who are you? Or read their name badge. Oh, you're from such and such. Tell me a little bit about your company. And again, remember, you don't stick with somebody too long. If you've been with them 2.5 minutes, you've been there too long. Once you've hit your networking goal at any particular event, get out. Don't stay. Move on. Don't sit with your own people. Don't hang with people you already know, unless you want to go up to them and say, all right, who here do I need to see today? Who do I need to meet? And see what they say. And then I might tell them, okay, you need to meet these people over here. That's referral business inside of networking. So what we want is we want to have networking goals. Your homework, this is going to be kind of rough. You want 10 ongoing networking opportunities in your area. Chamber of Commerce mixers, Rotary meetings, what? Find 10 that are ongoing that repeat. Then find 2 organizations where people that you would like to do business with meet. I found Rotary clubs, Kiwanis clubs, things of that nature are a good breeding area for business-to-business contacts. Now, on your calendar, it says here, schedule 2 networking events per month for the next 12 months. Get them all on your calendar now. Kiwanis or this or that or Chamber of Commerce, whatever it is. And then here's the last one, and it's what we're talking about today. Write down your networking goals on a per month basis. In December, I would say that you could probably have a higher networking goal than you could in February. Networking in December is easy. There's always a Christmas party. There's always something going on. You show up with a cookie basket. Why? Not just to leave a gift. Stay there 2.5 minutes. Get some cards. Remember your goals. Remember that networking is something that requires goals and requires a plan. We're almost there. Day 13 is next.
Life is short, and being in radio can grind it to a halt. Influence FM is for running your stations at your convenience, when you want, where you want. With Influence FM, you can now do the impossible. Enjoy your life, all the while knowing that Influence FM will notify you instantly about any anomalies. And with the flick of a thumb, you can see that your station's assets and operations are running at full speed. Go ahead, take that vacation. We dare you. We sell freedom, not software. Free yourself to do, well, precisely what you want.